Hi, you're watching BlackCoffeePoet.com and the Black Coffee Poet YouTube channel. I am the Black Coffee Poet. It's been a long time since I've done a vlog. I'm glad to be back. So this vlog has two purposes. One, for the general Black Coffee Poet audience. Thank you very much for tuning in. The other, for my class. I'm currently doing a master's in environmental studies at York University, and I'm taking a class about prison abolition. So I wasn't able to attend the last class due to a death in the family, so I'm doing a video of like my presentation for the class, and it's focused on my placement at an organization called PASAN, which does prisoners justice. This is a thing that PASAN came up with, pros and cons. It's a great resource, and you can get it from kd.ca, catie.ca. So what PASAN does is this. PASAN is a community-based prisoners' rights organization that strives to provide advocacy, education, and support to prisoners and ex-prisoners in Ontario on HIV, HCV, and other harm reduction issues. Great organization, great placement that I'm now going to tell you about. So you can get this if you want. It's a great resource. Share it with people. It's a really good educational resource for self-education, and if you're involved in education in university or high school, this would be great to show your students a different approach to prison and all that kind of horrific stuff that happens in the prison industrial complex. So, what happened was I would go on Mondays to PASAN. There was a drop-in. There is a regular drop-in where clients of PASAN go to have lunch, to talk with workers, to get information, to meet other former prisoners, etc., etc. And my idea was to make a video. The video is called Prisoners Talk PASAN. I made the video. So that's what I'm talking about here. So the approach was for me to just basically set up a camera, the one I'm using now that's recording me for you, and have clients talk about PASAN, their experience with PASAN, what their thoughts are on PASAN, their history, what they would like to see with PASAN. And three clients said no. Everybody else was like totally game. Two clients said no because they didn't feel comfortable with being on YouTube, or maybe shown at a film festival. I'm kind of figuring out what I want to do with the film. It's still in its final edits. And one person said, I'm a trans woman and I'm not presenting as female at the moment, so I'm not comfortable on camera. Totally get it. I said no problem to all three. The rest are game. I would be very welcoming. I was in a room that kind of looked like a cell. It was funny. Mookie, my contact, who's been working at PASAN for 15 years, he set me up in a room, and it really did look like a jail cell, so it was kind of funny. So people like even felt more at home being former prisoners. And we would have them sit down and everything, and anyway, so Mookie would introduce me to people, or another worker named Tracy. Different workers would say, hey, there's a guy in that room over there named Jorge, and he's making a video. It's to celebrate the 25th anniversary of PASAN. That's right, I forgot to mention that PASAN's been around for 25 years doing the good work they do. Woo! And so people would come in, and I'd explain myself. So my first thing was I wanted to be welcoming. A lot of these people have, or all of these people have, are living with, sorry, HIV. And so I wanted to be welcoming. I wanted to show that I wasn't part of the regular society who has a stigma, or supports the stigma against people living with HIV. I would introduce myself, I would extend my hand, I would be the most welcoming I can as possible. And that's actually out of the norm for me. Like, I'm a welcoming guy, but I'm also a germphobe. So, but in this context, I was like, I want to be friendly, I want to be welcoming, I want to be supportive. In the regular society, I give a fist bump, or sometimes like I'll be giving an elbow bump. Reason being, every time I go to a public washroom, I'm usually the only guy who washes his hands after using the washroom. So there's a little bit of a germphobia going on with Jorge that is legitimized. Anyways, so in this context, I just wanted to show these people that I am not against you. I don't look down on you, and that I'm very thankful for you giving me your time, because this video doesn't exist without you. And I would give them a consent form. The consent form explained what the video was about, who it was for, why I'm here, and you really saw the trust with clients and PASAN. Some just didn't even want to read it. They were just like, just let me sign it, no problem. I'm, I love PASAN, boom. Cool. Others actually read it thoroughly. I was like, sure, no problem. Basically, what it said was, you're going to be on video. This video will be used at a party. This video is going to end up on the Black Coffee Poet YouTube channel. This video is for a study as well as, being shown at different places, possibly a film festival, etc., etc. And it was a really cool thing. Um, so the staff was really cool and very supportive and very welcoming themselves, and you just saw a really positive environment. Over the years, I've had to deal with different agencies for my own troubles in the past. What I saw at PASAN, the word family is a strong word, so I won't say that, but community. I saw a real community vibe at PASAN. I saw people comfortable there, whether they were clients or whether they were workers. I saw unity. I saw laughter and jokes, and it was just a welcoming, comfortable environment. There wasn't that regular professionalism bullshit that you see at other agencies. None of that social work oppression, top down. I'm here to service you, really, but I'm making you feel like you owe me something. None of that nonsense. And so it was just a really welcoming vibe. So some of the experiences I had with the clients, there was a lot of laughter. There was some questions, a little bit of dialogue. I just didn't want to be like, okay, sit down, hurry up, and let's do this video so I can get my grade, etc., etc., or so I can whatever. It was a very, very cool vibe. I actually had conversations with people. And some of the really cool moments were one of the clients, right away when she saw me, she was like, "Are you Nish?" And I'm like, "I'm mixed race indigenous." And she's just like, "I could tell." So right there, that familiarity. Another person walked in and he had a visible disability, so do I, and so we were just I don't know, right away on good terms and chill, and he had like really cool tattoos you'll see in the video, and you won't see it on the video, but because I kept taping different segments, and at one point he had like a medicine pouch on. I was like, this guy's got a spirituality. This guy is very chill. This guy is very cool, and he mentioned actually in the video the whole germs thing that people view people with HIV with, and I was just like, this is wow, this video is becoming really cool. There was just an educational vibe. There was a vibe that was supportive of PASAN. Some of the videos critiqued PASAN, and just a real honesty, and people spoke from the heart, which was really, 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 really cool. I just really enjoyed myself. I would go there for about 2 hours each time and just sit around. And clients weren't always. It wasn't like a busy thing where there was client after client after client talking to me. Some would come in. Sometimes I'd be out in the room with them while they're eating. Sometimes I'd be talking to Mookie or another staff member. It was just a very relaxed vibe. But things got done, and that was the purpose. So. Yeah, I'm just really happy with my time at PASAN. I'm very grateful for the opportunity. It was really the placement for me. There were other options, but I was just like, being someone who's been incarcerated twice myself, I was like, I want to see this different approach. What's going on here? Because I've only seen the bad side of agencies, whether it be probation officers or police officers or jail guards. This was a different vibe here. This is people who really care. And some people at PASAN also have been incarcerated, so it's not just like people who went to got their masters in social work and now want to save the world. It was nothing like that. It was just really cool, chill people, real conversation. Yeah, community. That's how I would describe it. So I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. I really did enjoy my placement at PASAN, so thank you to PASAN, thank you to all the clients, thank you to all the workers, thank you to my class, my prison abolition class. Thank you for sharing your ideas in class and for just always bringing food. We all brought food to the class every week. We had a very sharing vibe. Just very helpful, kind people. And thanks a lot to the professors too for dreaming up the course, for fighting to have the course instated, and for teaching the course. So Hope you enjoyed this vlog. It's been a good time. I haven't done a vlog in a while. Please leave a comment under the video and subscribe please to the Black Coffee Poet YouTube channel, and I am Black Coffee Poet on Twitter at Black Coffee Poet. Thanks a lot. Peace out. Read poetry and yeah, thank you.